Hi everybody and welcome to this episode of Beth's Best. Today we are at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. We are at Destino Tower, the brand new addition to Coronado Springs. We are in a standard view tower room with 2 double beds. Let's check it out. Your home for room tours, guides, and reviews. New videos posted the first Friday of every month, so hit subscribe and the bell. Welcome to this episode of Beth's Best. We are at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort at Destino Tower, the new addition to Coronado Springs. Again, this is a standard view room. We'll check out the view in a minute, but first I want to let you know that we are in room 737, so that's on the 7th floor. All of the standard view rooms are on the outside of the resort, so we can see the parking lot down below us, but then we do have a view above that, which we'll see in a minute. The doors behind me, one of the great things about these new rooms at Destino Tower is they've added all of these sliding doors everywhere, if I could get it to work, going into the bathroom. There is a hidden Mickey that I want to point out, but let's start in the bathroom first because that is one of the standout features of these rooms at Destino Tower. Okay, as I said, the bathroom is really a standout area of this room, and there are quite a few cool features that we're going to check out. The shower here is really lovely. None of the rooms in the tower, the Destino Tower rooms, even though this room is theoretically for a family because it does have 2 queen or 2 double beds, so you can sleep up to 4. None of them have tubs. So if you have a family with little kids who need to tub, that's something to be aware of. You might want to look at one of the other rooms here at Coronado Springs or potentially another resort because none of the tower rooms have tubs. But if you don't need a tub, the shower is really lovely, it's very clean, it's very modern. They have switched over, of course, to the eco-friendly dispensers have shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, so you won't get those individual shampoo, conditioner, and body wash bottles anymore. But here at Destino Tower, you do still get some amenities like the shower cap. They give you mouthwash, which is kind of nice. So you do get something that you can take home with you if you want to. I want to point out that the shower does have a rainfall shower head and then also an adjustable shower head. So that's kind of a nice feature to have. This tower it certainly is family friendly, but it does lend itself more to kind of business travelers. So you're going to see higher end finishes really throughout the room and throughout the resort. I really enjoy the tiling. You've got 2 sinks here. You do have a good amount of storage space as well. You have a makeup mirror, nice large mirror in general, and then the toilet is actually separate from the rest of the bathroom, which is again nice to have, especially if you have multiple adults in the room. Right outside the bathroom you have your closet area, which is essentially a standing armoire. But this one is really kind of fun in that when you open both of the doors, it lights up, which is great. You do have a full-length mirror here on the side of the door. You've got hanging space, you've got an ironing board, an iron, and you do have a safe as well in this room, just a standard hotel safe. But I feel like that's kind of fun, and again, it's kind of a high-end look, the fact that it turns on, the light turns on as soon as you open the door. So let's check out the rest of the room. Coming into the main living area of the room, so to speak, I really enjoyed this built-in desk area. It's really a desk and a dresser and a coffee station all in one, which is kind of fun. Again, it's that kind of sleek, modern look that they're going for here. You've got some glasses. We do have a Keurig machine here and liquid coffee creamer. So that's always fun if you enjoy cream with your coffee. It's a nice addition. Then we do have a fridge here. It's just a standard hotel fridge, so it's not going to have any freezer space, but it'll do. And we have 3 drawers as well, so an okay amount of storage, especially when you add in the armoire. You've got your 55-inch flat screen TV, which is standard at Disney property these days. And then in the corner, we have kind of a nice chair light feature area for just kind of sitting and relaxing. I don't know if people actually sit there, but it is a very cool look. Speaking of which, before I show you the rest of the room, I do want to say that some people don't think this resort is Disney. I actually don't mind the theme. I think that it is really transporting the way that some of the best Disney resort hotels are. It doesn't scream Disney, it doesn't scream Mickey, but it definitely does have a distinct theme, which I really enjoy. Now let me show you the rest of the room. So this is, of course, one of the beds with 2 double or queen beds. They do also, of course, have king bedrooms in here as well. One of the fun features in this room, of course, is this little reading lamp. As soon as you lift it up, again, it turns on automatically, which is really kind of cool. I enjoy the headboard here, the uplighting. It's just a very modern, contemporary look, which I personally happen to enjoy. These beds look super comfortable. Very excited to sleep on those tonight. And we have a full-length mirror here as well. So you do actually have 2. You have one inside the armoire, and then you have this one here on the wall. Now I want to show you the nightstand and the view. Okay, here's our one and only nightstand for this room. We do have 3 shallow drawers here, but hey, it's better than nothing. Nice big wide piece of furniture here, so even though you've only got 1, you do have plenty of space to kind of put your Kindle and your chargers and whatever you need. Speaking of chargers, you're going to have 2 USB plugs here in the light, and then you've got 2 traditional plugs. They certainly could have done more with that in terms of the outlets. So if you have a bunch of people in the room, you certainly might want to bring your wall plug adapter, because you're not going to have a lot of USBs if that's something that you kind of strictly use at home. Now let me show you the view. Okay, so none of these rooms have balconies, but you do get a really nice view for most of these rooms. You have 2 categories of view. You have a preferred view, which looks out over the remainder of Coronado Springs Resort, which has a lagoon and all of that. So that is a nice view. You're going to pay more for that. We're in a standard view category room on the 7th floor. Again, this is 737, and we actually got lucky. Even though you can see the parking lot down below us, you also can, and the porte cochere, you also can see in the distance, however, you can see Tower of Terror. You can actually see the floating mountains of Pandora over at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. You can even see all the way to the left, you're going to get a view of Disney's Swan and Dolphin. If you're interested in either of those resorts, I'll link the cards for those room tours above and below, because I've stayed at both of them multiple times if you're interested. And then you can even see Spaceship Earth off in the distance there on the far left. So yeah, it's a standard view, but I am always happy to be able to wake up in the morning and see part of the theme parks. So that's certainly okay, in my opinion. Tower, or have you stayed at Coronado Springs? If you have, please let me know in the comments below. Do you like Coronado Springs? Do you not like it? What do you think of Destino Tower? Have you come to stay here? Have you eaten at any of the restaurants? Let me know what your opinion is in the comments below. Okay, so that's it for the room tour. Please type the word helpful below if you thought this video was helpful to you. If you have any questions, please type those below as well. I do try and get back to people as quickly as humanly possible. Also, hit the subscribe button because we're here all the time. Hit the bell so that way you get notified when I drop a new video. I'm probably here too much if I'm being honest, but we're constantly filming room tours and dining reviews for you. So if you want to follow along, hit the bell, hit the button, and please, as I said, type helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.